Yes, down by the river. The voice of Morgan Heritage. You locked on to the Queen Fresh Sound with FM 99.9, and it's now 15 minutes after the hour of 12 p.m. At this time, we have our mini news coming to you with a kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
99.9, the heart and soul of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We FM is SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Sensational savings are here for the summer at Quartz Optical. Get 35% off frames and lenses when purchased on credit, or 25% off cash purchases. Plus, buy one, get two free on colored contact lenses. Book your free eye exam appointment online today on quartzoptical.com. Walk-ins also welcomed. You can wear it today and pay later. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer ends July 31st, 2025. Conditions apply.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, is attending the Global Biodiversity Summit 2025, held in Guyana from July 23rd to July 25th. Prime Minister Gonsalves, along with the Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, and Toshao Derek John, Chairman of the National Toshaos Council, NTC, joined the President Irfan Ali and other world leaders at the Arthur Chung Conference Center for the official opening of the historic summit. Guests were greeted with a glimpse of Guyana's rich culture and cultural biodiversity. President Ali delivered a powerful address calling for unity, ambition, and urgent global action to protect biodiversity. Georgetown now stands at the center of the global movement for nature. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Hotel and Tourism Association, SVGHTA, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, hosted a two-day training workshop at the Paradise Beach Hotel. The customer service with impact skills for every interaction workshops aims to raise the bar for service excellence across St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The SVGHTA is set to host two more training sessions on Wednesday, July 30th and Thursday, July 31st, 2025. These sessions will focus on professional housekeeping, skills, and standards. The SVGHTA has extended a heartfelt thank you to all the participants, facilitators, and partners who continue to show up, engage, and invest in delivering world-class service. Still on the local scene, police on July 22nd, 2025, arrested and charged Christopher Christensen, a 46-year-old businessman of Choppins, with the offense of damage to property. According to investigations, the accused, without lawful excuse, damaged the bonnet and right fender of motor vehicle G1140, a gray Toyota Hilux Jeep valued at $1,073.46, the property of the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The offense was committed in Prospect on March 4, 2025. Christensen is expected to appear before the Kingston Magistrate Court to answer to the charge. On to news in the region. The Barbados Oceans and Coastal Authority is set to be established by an Act of Parliament within the coming months. The announcement was made by Prime Minister the Honorable Mia Mottley, who says the draft bill has been completed and is now being presented to Cabinet. She was addressing the Global Biodiversity Alliance Summit 2025 in Guyana, where she noted that the highly anticipated authority will elevate the work to be done in coastal areas. Prime Minister Mottley added that the Barbados Marine Sustainability Trust will also aim to ensure that 30% of the island's marine area, or roughly 55,000 square kilometers, becomes protected space. In addition to the work of the Barbados Wetlands Trust and the Graham Hall Nature Sanctuary, The Prime Minister says efforts are also ongoing to preserve the remaining wetland spaces, much of which have already been destroyed. 2 Americans will return to court on September after they appeared in a magistrate's court on charges of importing drugs into the British Overseas Territory of Bermuda. Tracy Ann Williams, 45, and Sabrina Lewis, 49, both cruise passengers from Michigan, were accused of importing TCH between an unknown date and July 17th. Williams was additionally charged with importing cannabis and carfentanil. Neither entered a plea as their matter is indictable, and Magistrate Craig Attridge remanded both in custody until the September arraignment session. The police said that the suspects were found with several compressed packages containing cannabis and one package containing the synthetic opioid fentanyl, along with vape pens and a quantity of suspected THC gummies on board the cruise ship. On the international scene, 2 persons have died in a car in a wildfire which has turned through the southern Cyprus amid soaring temperatures, which are expected to climb to 44 degrees Celsius on Thursday. Police said 2 charred bodies were found in a burnt-out vehicle after the blaze started in the village of Malia in the Limassol district on Wednesday afternoon. The bodies are yet to be formally identified, but local media reports say the car belonged to a 77-year-old woman who was reported missing. More than a dozen other people have been treated for injuries related to the fire, which has already destroyed homes and ravaged 100 square kilometers of land, with several communities left without electricity or air conditioning. Over 250 firefighters were deployed to battle the fire, with the Cypriot government asking neighboring countries to support the firefighting effort. They have also requested support through the European Union's Civil Protection Mechanism. Cyprus, which is facing a drought, is routinely hit by wildfires during the summer months. Finally, in sports, Alexander Isak was left out in Newcastle's squad for their pre-season tour of Asia. On Saturday, Magpies boss Eddie Howe said the striker would absolutely be part of the squad for their games in Singapore and South Korea. Newcastle have selected a 30-man group for the trip, but said Isak misses out with a minor thigh injury. Newcastle will face Arsenal on Sunday, July 27th in Singapore before traveling to South Korea to take on a K-League All-Star team on July 30th and Tottenham on August 3rd. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Silperton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Quartz presents their 2025 appliance event, Be Inspired, at all Quartz stores nationwide. Save big on select appliances, plus free gifts with purchase. Buy a washer and get 20% off any dryer. Plus, get more when you shop on credit with 10% cash back and free delivery on purchases of $5,000 and over. So don't miss your chance to be inspired at the Quartz 2025 appliance event, only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offer